Hey guys, so I wanted to clear up before I let you guys hear last night's live with Shamar that this was not an interview. Um, this was not a planned interview at all. This was something that happened naturally. Shamar comes on to the channel and interacts in the chat quite frequently. I hadn't seen him any of the month of June, but I also have been missing half of the month of June. I think I only put in 2 weeks max of the month of June, maybe in total being on the platform. I didn't recall seeing him at all in the month of May. So it's been a solid 8 weeks that he's been interacting in the chat, coming through. People who are my regulars know that he comes to the lives on a regular and he interacts in the chat. I have not seen him in a solid 8 weeks. I've noticed the distance that he's had, not only from my platform, but just from all social media platforms in general. Yes, he does go in from time to time, probably over the 8 weeks that I really feel like he hasn't been in general on social media or coming to the platform when I do go live. Um, but I just had some things on my mind that just didn't resonate with me. And it was kind of puzzling, and he just popped up and I asked him to come on to the platform because I had a few questions to ask him. Um, I just felt like Shamar was in, and I still feel like Shamar's going through some sort of changes or somebody's in his ear, and I just wanted to know what was up. And I just shared that last night, and he came up. Like I said, they all watch me. They all in the bushes. I have built a rapport with Shamar in particular, and if Alvo was to come to me like a young man and be respectful, I would treat him just the same like I do Shamar. We all know that I love me some Tommythegossip, and Shamar knows that as well. But I do talk to Shamar on the back end. He does reach out to me. There are things that when he does reach out to me, share with the public, but there's many, many, many things that we talk about that I do not think that it's appropriate or it should be even as a commentator shared with the public. Some things are things that should be left unsaid, and I don't share those things. There are many things that I know, that me and Shamar have talked about, and I would not share with the public. But I pretty much kept this whole entire live so you can hear what went down, how it came about us having a conversation. But I just want to let you know this was not an interview. Shamar just happened to come up. It's been a while for him. And he asked him to come up to the platform and we just talked. So make sure you leave your comments down below and also leave a like on this video. Wanted to come on here because I don't know, there's something that's not resonating with me. And I really think that something's going on. I really think that somebody's in Shamar's ear. Shamar's been acting real, real weird lately, like distant, like yeah, he's been going in, when people trigger him or whatever. But there's something up with Shamar, and we know the last time um he was paid to take his name off the bond, and that was that dude VAR that was trying to get back at Alvo, and Shamar just straight up went and took his name off the bond on the strength of getting that money, and also at the time he thought he was gonna end up with VAR, but that was farther from the truth. Shamar is easily. Oh, here you go. Come on up here. I'm gonna give you the link, Shamar. Get up here now. And when you come up, not one cuss word. I'm gonna give you the link because I want to know what's going on. Hold on. I want to know what's going on. Here's a link right here. So yeah, he's been acting real distant. Like when Shamar is triggered by people, he'll get up here and he'll go in. But I just really feel like maybe somebody's in his ear. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it's good or bad. Like I told you before, I feel like Alvo is clout chasing, but he's saying Tommythegossip's doing it, but he's doing the same thing. I just also just heard the live that they just did, right? And he's talking about going to the Virgin Islands with Shamar. Shamar saying he got a new boo, he ain't going. Hold on, Shamar. Let me let you up. Don't you get on, listen, don't you get on here cussing. You know how I feel about the cussing. Like when we talk on the back end, me and you talk very mature. Don't cuss. You know I'm monetized. We trying to get you monetized, but you got to stop cussing. All right, hold on. So what's going on with you? You look good. I like the little makeup and the hairdo. So what's going on with you? Is Alvo harassing you?
Yeah, Alvo is harassing me. Sammy is harassing me. Both of them is just harassing me at this point. And it's like I don't come for them unless they come for me. But when they come for me, I go based off defending myself because I'm in defense mode.
Right.
And people just, I don't know. It's just giving it. They don't want to see me win, or they feel like I'm going broke, or they want me to be back homeless and stuff like that. But at the same time, I would never go back to that situation. So
Right.
with that, it just like I don't know. It just they keep on bothering me. They keep on like keep coming for me and stuff like that. So that's why I'm in defense mode with both of them because it's like I don't know. Tommy want to
No,
be my friend. Alvo want to get back with me, but I would never get back with him. I'm not even, what I'm saying, even worry about him or nothing. But it just he be lying for clout and he be lying on my name just to get views.
yeah.
Tommy as well. You know what I mean? Tommy is not a real friend because he don't did some things to me in the past too.
Right.
So I would never be friends with him. Um, on top of that, I had things going on, you know what I mean, and stuff like
Mm-hmm.
that. With Suki, I went go see her and have fun.
Yep,
Um,
I know. I seen that.
so I'm just basically just living life and living wealthy.
So what was Alvo talking about when he said, when I was with you, Shamar, all you had was $8,000. I'm the one that got you up to $16,000 a
He
week.
haven't he haven't even got me up to those
No, I'm
six
talking about when
thousand.
he was with you. He was talking about that on live today, making it seem like you got up to $60,000 because of him.
He no, it's not because of him. It's because of me.
Right, right. And
Who is
I hope
Apple?
you're
I
making that clear
nobody.
to him.
He must
And
not.
let me
He
ask
must.
you a question. I want you to be honest. Now, when he came on, because you know that he was the one that came on to social media, and he's the one that said that you got locked up. Tommythegossip was not the one that put it out there. It was Alvo that went live. He was laughing and stuff like it was a joke. He went on live for like 2 minutes so he could tell everybody that you was locked up, and then he got off alive.
My thing is he don't have my location. That's number one.
He said y'all was sharing locations, and that's how he found
The
out.
only location that I'm sharing with is my ex, and that's JD. He
Oh,
don't
okay, okay.
have my location. So if he talk about, oh, well, I was in Spurning jail, how did you know that I was in Spurning jail? And I haven't even came to the internet and told nobody that I was in jail. I haven't even told nobody that I was getting arrested or nothing. They don't know what happened. They just speaking on what they think they know, what they don't know.
Right, exactly.
So I don't know. I just feel like Alvo, he basically just want people to pay attention to him too closely, and want them to just, what I'm saying. Well, he the one that actually, scamming his followers and stuff like
Yep,
that. Like,
yep, yep,
what I mean?
exactly.
They just giving very much. Like, I don't even know why they even still entertaining him. I don't even know why they still even entertaining
I
Tommy.
don't either. I don't
All of
either.
them.
It don't
Like,
make no sense. It don't make no sense. And
yeah,
it really don't.
I just don't get it. He's weird to me. Him and Tommy, both of them is so weird.
And
It,
then, but
it,
no, what I
yeah,
don't like about Alvo is, let me just say this. What I don't like about Alvo is you sitting up there
trying to go in on Tommythegossip for talking about Shamar, but you are clout chasing too, because he's doing that reverse psychology. He's telling Tommythegossip, don't be talking about Shamar, this, that, and the other, but he's using you still for content because he got your name in his mouth too. But he's trying to make it seem like he's only talking about you because he's defending you. But then now today he's trolling you. I heard y'all on live because I'm about to play it. I was about to play it before you came into the chat. He's trolling you and you're going off in the background. You got everybody listening to what you're saying or whatever. And then I think his Twitter got knocked out or whatever. And then, like always, then he blames you for the Twitter going down. Like he blames when his YouTube channel goes down. He says that I'm the one that takes that down. So it's like, bro, like get it together. Get your lives together. Seriously.
Yeah, that's
get your lives together.
It's Twitter gone. I would have been did that. Like I said, I already.
Listen, you probably did do that, but I'm talking about me. I don't go around taking people's social media pages down. I don't have time to do that. If I take Shamar, if I take your page down, Alvo's page down, Tommy's page down, what sense does that make if I use y'all for content?
Yeah, that
wouldn't make no sense.
Yeah,
you see what I'm saying? So that's what I mean. That Alvo is a compulsive liar. But like I said, we were just talking about his fans. They be sitting there like listening to that stuff. Just like I'm not even from Atlanta, Georgia, but he's going around telling people, his supporters that, oh, she lives at so and so some projects or whatever. I've never even been to Atlanta, Georgia. I've never been to your state before. So why are you making up things that don't exist? They don't exist. Your lies don't exist. Whatever you're saying don't exist.
Let me just say that he's always saying that what he need to be doing is turn himself into the police. That's what he needs.
Oh, but no, let him tell it. He only got a misdemeanor.
Yeah.
And no, he has a default. It's not a misdemeanor, Shamar. I'm telling you. A misdemeanor is a lower warrant. And he could clear that up and walk the same day. He got a default warrant. When they take him into custody, the bondsman, or he gets arrested on another charge, he's gonna behave back to the state of Georgia, and he violated his probation for number one.
They're gonna hold him.
They're gonna hold him. That's my point. They're gonna hold him. He's not going anywhere. So if it was just a misdemeanor, well, how come he hasn't cleared it up yet? Hey, Ivan.
Cause he lied. Just like when he said somebody was going to put their name on the bun. Who gonna put?
And they never did.
Put their name on the bun. If I took my name off the bun, who gonna put their name on the bun?
Okay, ain't nobody putting their name on the bun.
Where he don't really realize this after he did what he did, that's what made me like literally just like somebody at this point. You might as well go ahead and just take the name off the bun, because at this point he don't care about you. He don't. You know what I'm saying? Respect you. You know what I'm saying? Just spending all your dirty laundry, and then soon I say something's a problem.
Yep, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's funny you said that, because I said the same thing. I said, now see, he can drag me for filth, right? Because I sometimes be in the bushes, and Alvo will just bring my name up out of nowhere, right? He'll make up stuff that don't exist that I'm doing to him, like I'm cyber bullying him or whatever, right? But soon as I go and say something on my channel about him, he has a hissy fit. She's bullying me. She won't stop bothering me.
How are you bullying him, but he the one that's bullying me? He's bullying me. So now you have a problem with somebody else bullying you.
When they do the same thing you do to Shamar, right?
It don't make no sense. Like
it don't make no sense.
It's crazy.
But Shamar, he used to listen. You know that he used to use you as a pawn when you guys were together to try to come after me. He used to tell you, oh, that lady SL Davis is saying this and saying that about me, and you would defend him. But at the same time, when he got ready to want to have a hissy fit on you, he'd get on live and start dragging and dogging you. You know what I'm saying? But you were steadily defending him. That's why we had a fallout over him, whining to you about me saying this and that about Alvo. Everything I said about Alvo prior to y'all breaking up was nothing but the truth, and you know it was. He knows it is.
Yeah, I don't know. Alvo, I don't know. Alvo, he missed me, but I don't miss him.
Just be careful with him and all.
Yeah.
Let him miss you.
I just feel like that people just need me because of stuff that they ain't got no other country to, you know what I'm saying, talk about.
Mm-hmm.
And it's given that he need me for country because if it ain't, if Shamar ain't saying anything on the internet, or if Shamar ain't, you know what I'm saying, speaking on nobody and he minding his business, now they all of a sudden want to just tell lies. So
Right.
they just lie just to be lying.
Right.
You know what I
But
mean?
he don't. What the supporters don't understand, like I always say, those are not really your supporters, Alvo. Those are Shamar supporters. And Alvo knows that. That's why he will sit there and scam his own supporters, run game on his supporters, because at the end of the day, he don't trust the supporters no more than he trusts his damn self. Because for number one, he knows how he got those supporters. Those are Shamar supporters. And he knows at the drop of the dime, those supporters also can switch up on him. So that's why he sits there. You know how you say you don't know why the supporters are letting him scam, and they're letting listen, they're letting him do that because they want to see a train wreck. They're paying him to do all this foolishness because they want to see Alvo crash. They want to see him get drunk, air out his own business, tell where his location's at so somebody can have the police banging on his door because they're trying to set him up. You already know that. You know when watch when Alvo drops the ball with what Messy Doll ends up doing to him. You know how Messy Doll's good for doxing people. You know what I'm saying? Getting their address and leaking it and all that stuff.
Messy Doll is another one that people need to be watching out for because
you ain't gotta tell me. I already know.
Yeah,
I already know.
He just be harassing people and really stalking people. Like
that's why I just said to you, Alvo doing all that drinking, trying to troll you. He needs to be over there worrying about his own business. Because I'm gonna tell you something. As soon as he drops the ball, Messy Dog gonna rock him to sleep. Because Messy Dog gonna get his address. I believe Messy Dog gonna get his new address before anybody gets it, and he gonna give it to the police. They're gonna be banging on Alvo's new apartment, and he ain't gonna have nowhere to hide. They can always go to the rent office and get the key to get in because he has a warrant, an out-of-state warrant, and the bounty hunters are looking for him anyways. So they have the right by law. They don't need a search warrant to go into the apartment if they can go to the rent office and get the key. So he's playing himself. Alvo's playing himself.
Exactly.
So the joke's on him, really.
Yeah, it really is gonna be on him because it's just like, you know what I'm saying. It's just like, I don't know. It's given like he want attention. He's an attention person, attention seeking person. Like he want the attention to be on him every time he think that he knows stuff when he really don't.
But really don't. You really don't. Exactly. Just like the information that he got about you being locked up. It wasn't like you called him and said, "Oh, I'm locked up. I need you to come bail me out." You know what I'm saying?
And I haven't even called him and said, "Oh, Alvo, I'm locked up," or whatever.
Did you block him yesterday on your phone?
Alvo can't get me out of jail. That's the real.
No. I'm saying, did you have him blocked on your phone?
Yeah, I got him blocked on my phone.
I told everybody. Yes, I said we all said it. We were like, he was like, "Oh, if Shamar couldn't pay his phone bill because he was saying your phone got disconnected. Oh, if Shamar couldn't pay his phone bill, he could have told me he needed the money and I would have paid for it." We're all in the chat like, Shamar blocked you. You got blocked.
Literally blocked him, man. My thing is, that's why I said like, I need him. No, I don't need you. I got me. I'm definitely good.
Oh, Toby, I knew that was a matter of time before Alvo started begging again. He said the day before yesterday he promises he ain't gonna never beg again. Alvo is a liar. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Hit the like button. Alvo's a liar. What you say? I'm sorry, Shamar. What you say?
I was saying that, he just, you know what I'm saying? I just don't get it. Like, I don't get it about him. He weird, and my thing is that he ain't nothing but a proposed liar.
Yep.
If they gonna sit there and believe it, then believe them. Then
exactly.
I'm gonna be leaving false lies. Y'all gonna be just listening to false lies. The boy don't got no tea on me. He don't even know what's going on.
Can I ask you a question, Shamar? I don't know if you know about it because sometimes you be getting information that you really need to be focusing on late. So you didn't know nothing about him having an adult, let's say an adult tape of you and him that he recorded. And I think I want to say he was charging people, I think it was $90. Y'all put the price in the chat if you remember that conversation.
And
Tommythegossip was
he don't got no tape of me.
I'm telling you what he
don't got
right. He might not have a tape, but he was trying to get that money from people so that they could look at a couple of seconds of you guys together. I'm telling you what was said.
That's what he was doing. It's called trying to make money out of somebody else's name.
No, it's against the law. It's called revenge, porn, porn.
Mm-hmm.
That's against the law.
He don't got no tape of me. Me and him that ain't did no videos. We ain't did none of that. Cause I don't even do videos. If I do anything, it's gonna be private. It's not gonna be no video because I'm not.
No, I heard you when you said that. You said that you also said that to him because he tried to ask you first, could he show video or something to you and him together? You said no. You said whatever I do with somebody is behind closed doors and whatever. It's the same thing you just said, basically.
Yeah.
Well,
but he ain't got me. He ain't got no videos of me. If he do show me, I would love to see it. Nigga, you must not know. I watch his Twitter. I see everything.
Yeah.
I see everything.
Yeah.
Like, you ain't got no clip of me. You ain't even got no video of me. I would never do a video with you. That's one thing I won't do. I won't be doing no porn video with you. Why would I?
There's no reason to.
I have too much respect for myself. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to what, you know what I'm saying, people want me to be or want to see me do or want to see me become this porn star. Because I'm not that. I'm an artist. I'm somebody that actually do music and stuff like that and do content and stuff. But I don't do sex porn. I don't do all that.
Yeah, I get it.
I'm dealing with somebody. I'm dealing with somebody in private.
Right. So what's up with the Zeus Network? And he's talking about the he wants to go to the Virgin Islands with you, and you said he's not going. He was saying this today, when y'all was on the live. What's up with that? Is he gonna going with you?
My new yeah going with me.
Oh, I heard you when you said. I heard you when you said your new man. No, listen. Is it a contract though that he's supposed to be going with you, or is he just saying that he's on a contract with you on Zoo?
Right. If it is, guess what? He was on a contract to be an extra.
Oh, okay, that's different then. Yeah,
a contract to be an extra, but he's not not on a contract. So you know what I'm saying? Just because they put us in a thing and put us on Zoo, how he was on there like saying that, oh, I helped Shamar, I asked Shamar to pay my rent and this and third, and he was mad about that. I knew he was mad about that then. He had like slow, but I'm not slow. A lot of people think that I'm slow, but I'm never slow.
Mm-hmm.
And then he talk about he's my caregiver. Let me just go ahead and clear this up.
Oh yeah, he been saying that lately.
Let me go ahead and just explain it, and I'm gonna drop the bomb on this one. So with that being said, he's talking about that he was my caregiver. No, boo, I am my own caregiver.
Hold on, wait a minute. Well, please, Shamar, stop for 1 second. Don't forget what you're gonna say. Jaquan's there now, so it's just a matter of time. So his ex, the one that was beating him up in the car, is at his house right now. Because if that is true that the ex is over there, it's a matter of time before that dude gets mad. And you see he's busting upside his head, busting out windows at Airbnbs for them to have to take money out of his debit card to pay for the broken windows. It's just a matter of time before somebody like Messy Dog gets a hold of Jaquan, because he claims that Messy Dog claims he's in touch with him now, and I believe it. Okay. Because when people do slime ball things, they know how to figure out how to be a slime ball. It's a matter of time before Jaquan gives out Alvo's address when he gets pissed off.
Yeah.
Trust and believe that.
Yeah.
You already know it.
I already said.
Yeah, I already see it too. Ray Charles can see that.
Exactly. He's not gonna leave that boy because of some fact. Like, even when the boy was putting his hand on him, Alvo like being a bruise.
That's what I said too, because I know females like that. It's almost like when they're with men and they put their hands on them, it's almost like when the man may stop doing it, oh, he's cheating on me. Why do you think that? Because usually he would go upside my head if I was doing that, girl. And people don't understand that's not love when a man puts their hands on
And
you.
he was doing it
Love
to
ain't supposed to hurt.
Alvo was cheating on me with a whole bunch of people. I was out of his phone. He was texting people, like people was like, you know what I'm saying, texting him or whatever the case may be, sending videos, all that. So it's like at that time I was like, you know what I'm saying, pissed off because I'm like, how you gonna say that you love me and you like me and you want this relationship, but you sit up here talking to other people in the DM.
Right.
I'm not doing it to you, but you're doing it to me though.
Right.
So now I'm gonna show you better than I can tell you. He think, you know what I'm saying? So he think dudes coming up to me, talking to me, even when I was like drunk or whatever, like we was like literally drunk and we was drinking, we was at a booking, and he thought this light skinned fine boy, oh girl, he a fine girl. But now, so he saw me and the boy talking, and then that's when he got mad because me and him was coming saying about business. And
Hold on, Shamar. Hold on one second. Can y'all please run the likes up? Can you hit the like button? Welcome to the live stream. Hit the like button. And happy 4th of July. Go ahead.
so, you know what I'm saying? He was based off just getting mad because dude was like talking to me, and he thought that dude wanted me. Now, if dude really wanted me, that would not even be your business. Okay, but
Exactly.
I calmed down. I told him to, you know what I'm saying, chill out. Cause I know Alvo, when he get drunk, he start tripping. So I
Yep.
tell him to chill out. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And it's like he chill, he listened. You know what I mean? I had to teach him like he was my son. Based off,
Mm-hmm.
it was just given like our relationship ain't gonna because of the things that he's doing. But then when I do it, it's a problem. So
Shamar, look at it. Look in the chat. Ryan said $90 for seven seconds. I knew it was $90. I just want to make sure it was $90 for 7 seconds. That he was charging people $90, and I don't know if anybody paid for it, but it was $90, and he was showing maybe something he recorded. You didn't know he recorded it, and it's for 7 seconds. I remember it was for some high amount of money and some short couple of seconds or minutes that he would allow you to see the recording. Yep, he had it in I think a group chat or something. Yeah. Yep, there's another person said here. Toy said $90 for 7 seconds.
Yeah, I already got a charge on him. Let him do it.
Somebody else said $90 for 8 seconds.
Charge on him. I'm
Huh?
not, you know,
Yeah, you gotta watch it, man.
I'm charging, playing around with me.
But see, you know that what I'm saying is what it is, because I remember prior to him doing it, you told him not to do it.
Yeah, I mean, but he don't got no video. I even told him that if he do have the video, then where the proof at? That you know what I'm saying, got me on a videotape of having sex with me.
Right, but he shouldn't. Right, exactly. That's what it's called, Ryan, and that's against the law. Yep, that's against the law, Shamar. If you don't know, what was you saying? Something about a caregiver. Something you were saying about the caregiver thing with him.
Cause he kept talking about, oh, he was my caregiver, but my thing is, how you gonna say you my caregiver? You ain't even pay a dime. You ain't paid a dime in my heart. So what? You just paying to stay with me. That don't mean that you my caregiver just because you helping me with the booking and this and the third and all that other stuff. Like, come on now. That don't mean that you're my caregiver. But like I told him, you're not my caregiver. I'm my own caregiver. Clock it.
Right. Clock it. Exactly. You don't need him to come back into your life to count your money. You
No,
just,
I don't. I
you
don't.
know, you just got to learn how to manage your own business, or just get someone who went to school for it, that is certified. You know what I'm saying? That does this for a living, not just some random person that you become cool with and they manage your business. Nah, you need somebody that went to school for it. They're certified, registered as a PR person or a manager, a real manager, or an accountant or something, to, a certified accountant, somebody like that to help you manage your business. But never nobody like Alvo. No. Don't go get back with him and let him rock you to sleep.
Oh
He,
yeah.
he did enough. He did enough dragging. He did enough stealing. Because a lot of times when you thought some of your money was taken, trust and believe, you didn't think it. It was happening. It was happening. Let me put my little where's my sign at? But yeah, you stop letting him trigger you, man.
Yeah, I'm
You know
not
what I'm saying?
just them better. He need to start telling people lies, and people need to stop believing what he said. People need to stop believing what Tommy said. Because don't now one of them got no tea on me for real.
I thought you and Tommy was gonna be friends again because
No, he only no that was Chicago that wanted us to be cool, but I don't want to be that cool with him because Tommy's not a real friend, and you know what I'm saying? People could say, yes, he was the real friend, all they want, but he wasn't a real friend. Y'all don't know behind scenes, he was like literally treating me so dirty, like that for real.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Blaming stuff on me that I ain't even do. I ended up riding the forward and the forward got stuck in the mud and he ended up blaming me.
Mm.
Like, how could you blame me because I went into a mud?
Are you still cool with LaShawn?
Huh?
Are you still cool with LaShawn?
I mean, LaShawn, he doing him right now.
Oh, that's what's up. And you ain't spoke to Seven, right? You and Seven ain't talking no more.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. You
I'm
she
just
you
based off focused on myself and focused on what I got going on.
That's all you need to do. Now, Sukiyana, you went to her pool party?
No, but I need to call her and see what her, if she is having the pool party.
No, I think she already had it a couple of days ago. That's why I was asking you, did you go to
Oh
it?
no, I ain't go to her pool party because they was in Florida. I was
It's
in
in Florida, yeah.
yeah, I
That's
ain't go
why
to
I asked.
her pool party because it was in Florida. So if I would have
Because
been in Florida, I would have been there.
right.
You know,
You've
so
been doing
my
you've
homegirl.
been doing you though.
Uh,
I've been seeing you. I've been seeing you on the set and got your hair done, got your face made up. Did you have a booking or somebody just hooked you up?
now you know the styles be hooking me up when what's the name? I was doing some bits like being on it like she was like filming a show, so she filmed the show and stuff like that. But I ended up going and
And they hooked you up.
yeah,
So what made you and Alvo get into an argument today on live?
because of some fact that he was speaking on me, saying things about my body and stuff like that. But my thing is, if you said things about my body, then why would you all up in me then? If you saying things about my body, why would you kiss down up on my mouth then? If I so called crooked about this, a crooked letter this, a crooked letter that, why are you still why would you inside of me then?
Right.
Chasing you, you can't chase me.
Now listen, I know this is personal, but you know how you don't bite your tongue anyways. You and Alvo had intercourse multiple times, more than like 2 times, right?
Yeah, multiple.
Okay. I knew it anyways, but
Alvo
I just
could Alvo could stop getting some of this for now.
Oh God. Mm-mm. Yeah, I kind of figured it was more than You know how people he tries to downplay everything. Oh, I only did it like 3 times. And it just seemed like every time he would, this is when you all were together, and even when he still brings it up, it seems I'm like, that sounds like it was more than one or 2 times now.
Yeah.
Yeah, he be
Yeah, he
lying.
knew what he was doing.
He
Just for
sure
not
did.
messed his head up.
Yeah, sure did. Now, when y'all linked up that time, remember the time when Messy Dog was having the police go to his mother's house and then his family kicked him out? Remember when y'all went to that restaurant?
Uh-huh.
What was it like? I don't know, about 2 months, maybe a month and a half, 2 months ago, and everybody thought y'all got back together. What did he call what did he say to you when he called you?
Girl, so let me go ahead and clock see where I need to be clocking the girl. So he ended up having the girl Izzy to call me or whatever. The girl Izzy was telling me to, you know what I'm saying, come out of town with her and Alvo and stuff like that. So in my mind, I'm like, I'm not going. I'm not for the, you know what I'm saying? I'm not for to go. So I end up telling her like I can't go because I got things to do for my birthday and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
I was planning on like doing things for my birthday anyway because of the fact it's my birthday, so I'm gonna turn up and get lit. Um,
Right.
so the girl ended up, you know, calling me, telling me that oh Alvo miss you and this, that, and third, walk the wild, wham, and I'm like, how he miss me and y'all already got me in some stuff, got me, you know what I'm saying? Now all of a sudden Alvo come back around me and tell myself, "Oh, that man never sued me."
Mm-hmm.
So the whole time that I'm sitting here tripping and going crazy and all this stuff that's going on, now you want to say, "Dude, they never took me to court." So my thing is, why is you and Izzy talk about that I'm getting sued and this and third? Like, come on now, they just can't gut into my stuff like that. So it's like
Mm-hmm.
they both was playing in my face.
Izzy and Alva.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, don't you say her name because you already know, with her. I'll say her name. Don't you say her name because you get yourself in trouble.
But Alvo, I don't know. He weird, and he
Well, no, he's trying to get to the Virgin Islands. He thinks that just are you still going
mm-hmm.
on Zeus Network? You know what month that Zeus is gonna schedule you to go?
I can't really tell detail unless they let me know.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, that's all. He's trying to stay on you because he feels like if he stays on you about going to the Virgin Islands, with the Zeus little connect, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna blow him up. He's that's all he's worried about. He's worried about that clout.
He worried about being back on TV.
Yeah,
He want to
because
be, you know what I'm saying?
because
He
listen,
like,
nothing for Elvo has been the same since you and him broke up. Nothing. He's trying to get it back to where it used to be when he was with you.
mm-hmm.
And if he can't get you back to get it back to where it was, he rather try to from a distant clout chase off your name and also be in the limelight. So if you go to the Virgin Island, he want to go to the Virgin Island. You know what I'm saying? And then he'll be sitting up there if he did go and be getting filmed, and he'll be trying to act like he your man again.
One.
You know what I'm saying? So it's all game. It's all game and
Yeah.
stuff.
He,
Sitting
he
up there, sitting up there drinking all that liquor like that, looking like he's drying from the inside out, skin all messed up. That liquor's messing him up.
you know what? The crazy part about it, and I don't think like a lot of things that he been doing. He been talking about his mom and stuff like that. And my thing is, your mama love me, so for you to sit up here and allowing your mama like that and say that, you know what I'm saying, she never loved you, she never did this, that, and third. She invited you out. The whole family invited him out to come and see them. We go to see them, you know what I'm saying? Everybody, you know what I'm saying, drinking and stuff. You know what I'm saying? His mom was drinking. You feel me? She was a nice lady. She was a calm lady. She wasn't really tripping or nothing. All that stuff that he been saying, even when he was in the car with me, he told me that his mama did not, you know what I'm saying, she don't want to deal with him because of his lifestyle or because of him being, you
I
know,
hope y'all are
gay.
listening to what he's saying because he tells another story. Go ahead and say it. Go ahead, finish.
So he what's the name? So I'm like, your mama ain't never said nothing like that. Why are you sitting up here lying on your mama like that? Like that's crazy. And I'm around you and your mother. Like I don't even see your mama as the type that she would never love you. If she never loved you, she wouldn't even invite you to come see your brothers or your sisters or your cousins and uncles and nieces and nephews. Like I just don't get it. Why are you talking about your mother like that? If,
Shamar, what is there not to get? If he'll talk about his own mother like that, make up lies that don't exist, what makes you think he got loyalty to you?
girl, he ain't got loyalty to me.
Right. If he ain't got
He
it
ain't
for his
got
own
loyalty
mother.
to me, and he ain't got loyalty to his mama. And now I see
Exactly.
why his mama don't want him to come back to the house because of some fair. Why are you doing that? She shouldn't even let you come see her at this point because she should be disappointed how you went on the internet and literally told a big lie on the internet and lied on her name like she don't love you or she don't care about you. What?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, he's acting now. He's using her when just like when he got back online, and showed his apartment for the first time. He gonna say I was bullying him, and he called his mother on the phone talking about I'm talking about her. First of all, I don't even know that lady. I'm not from that state. I don't know your mother. And only thing I know is
His mama don't care what people say on the internet. He the only one
right.
that care about what people say on the internet. His mama don't care about that. His mama is too old to be even entertaining somebody on Instagram or on
Now
social.
you watch it with that word old now.
I'm
You
just
better
saying,
watch it because I'm
no,
probably
I'm
older
just
than
saying,
his mother.
I,
You watch it now. No, I'm joking.
no,
I'm
you,
joking. I'm
I
joking.
ain't just, you know what I'm saying? I ain't
I'm
got
joking.
to
I'm
get on
joking. I'm
people because
joking.
I'm on myself. You know what I mean? I'm 28.
Shamar, I'm joking.
I
And you're
know.
not old. I got a son older than you. My son's 33 years old.
Oh,
So you're not old. Yeah, ooh, exactly. You ain't old, okay? You ain't got to clean it up. I was joking around. It was a joke. I was joking with you.
oh, okay. Well, nah, to me, I don't know. I just feel like that, you know what I'm saying? Alvo be thinking he know everything and he don't. You know what I'm saying? Methadol
Mhm.
think he know everything and he don't. Tommy think he know everything and he don't. These are people that want to go viral. These are people that want to be on the shade room. These are people that want to be on site. These are people
Yeah,
that
but the
want to be
shade
on
room
the
and them.
Hollywood Unlocked.
But no,
Like, come
listen,
on
but the
now.
shade room don't even post Alvo no more. Like, you know how Alvo will say some crazy stuff, like he wants to unalive himself, or he'll say something about you, and they'll post it. They don't even do it no more.
Yeah,
It's almost like they when he was with you, they would post everything he was doing that was crazy online. Now he does all kind of stuff for Clout or in attention, and they're not even posting it no more.
yeah. Because even when I was, you know what I'm saying? Like, people, like, it's people right now that's on TikTok mad because of what I said about, I run. They thought that it was a person, but I know that I run is not a person. You know what I mean? And
Hmm.
it hit the neighborhood talk. So once it hit the neighborhood talk, and I seen that, I'm like, dang, how did they get that? But then again, it was
Yeah,
like,
but that's you. I'm talking about that.
right.
That's not Alvo. I'm talking about Alvo used to say crazy stuff on social media when he was with you, and they would post what he was saying. Now he's saying even more crazier stuff, but he's not with you no more. So nobody is paying him attention, is what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah.
Even if it is something that's funny or could go viral for a T page, they're not posting it no more
Oh, no, you
because
know what
he's
I
not
did?
with you.
You know what I did when what's the name, did when I was like in the hotel? And he had, during he had came to see me or whatever. We were doing video and stuff. So on site ended up posting it or whatever. So I ended up getting in contact with on site and I told them that, you know what I'm saying, that's not my page, that's my youth page that's on that TikTok. Can you please remove it? And me
Right.
we was talking, but they ended up removing it. So
Hmm.
he got mad, was like, Shamar just a hater and da da da, and he just want this and that. He don't want nobody to win and da. It ain't all about I don't want nobody to win, but I don't want nobody around me for no attention and clout and try to feel like they could take advantage of me and use me and think that it's okay to use me. No, you're not gonna do that. That's one thing you're not gonna do. I want to be
Exactly.
around people that ain't with that clout shit. That ain't my bad. Sorry.
That's all right.
But I don't want you know what I'm saying. I don't want people around me just to you know what I'm saying build off of my name or build clout off of me. You feel me? I just
Mhm.
want people that could be around me generally. Like I just need people that want to be around me, and that ain't for the camera, ain't for none of that. You feel me?
Right.
I don't want all
You
that.
want someone that wants to be your friend just because they're your friend, not because you got clout and everybody knows who you are. I get
Yeah,
what you're saying.
you know what I mean? Because that clout ain't gonna get you paid.
No, clout don't. You don't get money off of clout.
Okay,
Yeah, I'd rather have money. The heck with clout.
okay.
Clout
I
is
rather
just
have
clout.
money to have clout, girl.
I'd rather have money than clout. Any deal with that.
It just you know what I'm saying. Like he don't know. Like, and my thing is like, it's crazy because he really want to go viral so bad. And
Yeah.
it's like you going viral, but you also going out bad. You ain't even going viral on the on site or nothing. You going viral on the YouTube pages. Baby,
Right.
they on your behind like rice on cabbage.
Man, you did a 2-hour live today and got over 100,000 views.
Okay.
Did you see that
Mm-hmm.
on your YouTube?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I get so mad at you. Like people say, "Oh, that's nice that you're gonna help Shamar get monetized." I can't help Shamar get monetized because Shamar gonna swear he's gonna get on his page and be cussing and carrying on. And
But
I
see, what I
can't.
gotta do is, cause I'm already like in the process of getting a laptop, so I'm going to get a
No, but listen what I'm
laptop.
saying. I cannot babysit you and say, Shamar, don't cuss. Shamar, don't do that. That, you know what? That's just too much. And not only that, you're 27 years old. I would never want the public to think that I'm trying to run your life. You got enough people
No,
trying to do that.
I'm 28.
Well, you're 28. Right. So that's even worse. So I can't every single day remind you not to cuss so you can get money. You know what I'm saying? You
Yeah,
have to learn how to do that on your own. You have to start to realize people trigger you because they don't want to see you get monetized on YouTube. They don't want to see you get money on bookings and this and that and other. You gotta stop hanging around the barbershop. This is an old saying. When you hang around the barbershop, you're bound to get a haircut eventually. You get what I'm saying? It's an old saying. It's a saying. When you hang around the barbershop too long, you're bound to get a haircut. So you can
right,
hang around that barbershop all the time and go, I don't want no haircut. I ain't getting no haircut. But if you're hanging around the barbershop too long, you see other people getting haircuts, you're gonna eventually go into that barbershop and get a haircut. You
right.
gotta stop. You gotta get rid of people, places, and things that don't serve you. If
Mm,
you know that people are out to use you and that's all they want is clout so that they can get to a bag, you gotta get rid of them. Your problem is, and I used to be like that too when I was a teenager, but I learned in my 20s that I could do it. You have to learn how to be alone. If you got to be alone until you find solid people that are going to be in your corner for you, then that's just what you got to do.
right.
You know
Not
what
mean
I'm
to cut
saying?
you out. Not mean to cut you out, cause I did see a comment when they said something about telling me I guess somebody was cheating with my man or whatever. But my thing is, I already know who y'all talking about. I'm not gonna say no name, but at the
Say
same
that again.
time,
You said what?
somebody had come in and said something about that. Tommy is cheating with my man or whatever, which they was talking about somebody that start with a V, or whatever, that start with an A as well. But my thing is, what y'all gotta understand is that I'm not in a relationship right now. I am single and I am mingling.
I
So
know that's right.
anytime if a person think that they doing something or thinking they taking my leftover, you can have my leftover.
Right.
Cause y'all know when I get around, when I, you know what I'm saying, I don't just, you know what I mean?
Oh, I know you talking about now. When you
Yeah,
said it starts with an A, you're talking about your ex. You talking about Avery?
Avery and Var.
What?
Those are my leftovers.
No, I'm saying you were saying something like somebody's messing with your ex.
Yeah, they were saying that Tommy was messing with my ex, but
No, that's not true.
like
That's not true.
talking to my ex or
People
whatever.
want you and
But
Tommy so bad to be enemies that it's sad. I know how you feel. I'm not gonna, and we talked offline, so I'm not gonna keep pressing the issue. But I really wish that you and Tommy could make amends because I really think that you guys are stronger as a team than you are apart. Y'all would be a power couple. When I say power couple, I don't mean as in a relationship. I'm not saying that. I'm saying as in being on social media as a duo and getting to the bag together instead of getting to a bag because y'all are fighting. I really wish I told you this before. I really wish that you and
to
Tommy
be
would make up and be friends again.
to be honest, and I'm gonna be real. To me, I don't feel like that me and something's gonna work out. I feel like that, you know what I'm saying? Tommy only just wanted me to come around to what's that. Even when he told me that he was making money off of me, he was using me, he was doing this, he was doing that. That was the last straw right there. When he said that, it had me thinking to myself like, Shamar, you gotta stay away from them type of people, because those type of people will act like they your friend, act like they cool with you. You know what I'm saying? They been there for you and this and the third. But when some things go wrong and then y'all fall out, they throw stuff in your face. You know what I mean?
But Alvo does that too, though.
Yeah, both of them does that. I'm not just saying Tommy. You know what I'm saying?
Um,
I'm saying both of them does that.
yeah,
And then when I cut them out, it's like now I gotta focus on myself because I don't know who to trust. I don't know who to be friends with. I don't know who my
hmm
real friends is. I
that's
don't
why
know who I
sometimes
can
you got to
hang
move
around.
by
I don't know who
yourself.
gonna set me up. I don't know what
Right.
they got going on.
That's why you got to sometimes move by yourself. Then.
Yeah. That's why I have been like, you know what I'm saying, been moving by myself, doing my thing and stuff like that. I'm very proud of myself because you know what I'm saying. Let them tell it. They think that I'm gonna be homeless, and I'm not finna be. I'm not even gonna be homeless. So, you know what I'm saying? They speaking that because they don't want to see me in a home or whatever. But you know what I mean? I'm gonna always forever be in my home. I'm gonna for always ever be take care of my business.
Right. And that's what you're supposed to do. I get what you're saying. I know that could be disturbing when people are like rooting for your downfall. You know what I'm saying? Oh, he's gonna be homeless. You know what I'm saying? This is gonna happen to him next. He's gonna be back begging. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna lose that apartment. And I do believe that you are gonna do everything in your power to do the right thing to stay from being homeless.
Right.
But you got to stay away from them people, places, and things that don't serve you.
Just like I told them, I said, see, they be worried about me going home and this, that, and third, and I'm not doing this and I'm not doing that. My bills are paid. Y'all not, you know what I'm saying? Y'all not paying my bills. I'm paying my own bills.
Right.
You know what I mean? Then you
Mm-hmm.
worry about who in my house. Why you worry about who in my house? Tell me you who in your house. Have I ever asked who's in Tommy house? I haven't asked that. But you want to know who's in my house. Mind your business. You talking
Mm.
about I'm running the homeless shelter over here. No, I'm not.
Right. You hear the chat, man? They're telling you to leave Alvo alone.
Oh, baby, Alvo, baby, I'm gonna leave him alone.
Yeah. He got
I'm gonna
people
leave him
thinking
alone.
that y'all about to get
I'm
back
gonna
together and that y'all are cool and all this
we ain't
stuff.
back together because them bounty hunters still looking for you. Oh,
They sure are.
okay, Miss
They
Nut on the
sure are.
face. Them bounty hunters looking for you, Miss Nut on the face.
You had me dying when you sent me that picture too. It was a couple of months ago. I was like, Shamar, now you know I can't put that out there now.
Yeah, I did see that.
Yeah, you see what happened when you put that thing out there. You had a whole channel taken down.
Uh,
Yeah, you gotta be
I,
careful putting that stuff out there.
I don't be really meaning to crash out like that, but it's just like when somebody keep pushing my button and keep thinking they gonna push it, okay, cool, let's go there. You wanna go there? Okay, cool. You wanna hit rock bottom? I'm gonna hit rock bottom with you. No
Right,
matter
but don't you got to stop doing that
what.
because that's what they
I'm
want you to do.
not gonna
You
keep
would listen when they hit. Well, listen when you hit rock bottom right with them. They don't have. Oh, I'm sorry. I had the thing on mute. That's why when he was saying hello, I'm like, why does he keep saying hello? I'm sorry, guys. I had it on mute. Oh man, my bag. I don't even know how it got on mute. When he was saying hello, I had it on mute, guys. It's my fault. You see, Alvo is a felon. He can't go to the Virgin Islands. He can't even get a passport. Shamar needs to tell Zeus that. Yeah, and then he want to worry about being harassed because I know Alvo knows that himself that he can't go for those reasons. He's just, like I said, trying to use him for content. You know? And that's crazy. All right, let me put the link back in there. Just in case he comes back. I didn't know that my thing was on mute. That's my fault. Didn't mean to do that. I don't even know how it got on mute. Let me go back up. Hey, Chef Sky. It says, don't listen to her. Stay away from Tommy. She has to do her research. It says that can't happen because Shamar gets jealous when his friends get a bag. Shamar is a snake in the grass himself. He is even shaped like a snake. Y'all are bad. Y'all need to stop. Oh, y'all are bad.
Okay, and now back again.
Oh, I'm sorry. It was my fault. I had the mute on. I don't know how I put the mute button on. I don't know how that happened. So I'm saying, why does he keep saying hello? And I was getting aggravated. Like, come on, Shamar, you can't hear me? But nah, it was me. Now, what was you saying? I had to say something to you too, and then I lost my frame of thought because that mute button was on. I forgot what I was gonna say.
All
But
I'm
now,
saying is I got it mad again.
oh yeah, this is what I want to tell you. They just said, which is true. If you tell Zeus Network that Alvo can't go to the Virgin Island anyways because he can't get a passport because he has a warrant and he can't leave out the country. He shouldn't even be leaving out the state because he had probation even when he had the bond with your name on it. When you on probation, you have to let your probation officer know that you're going out of state. You got to get permission to go out to another state. Alvo, you know how many states Alvo has went out of?
Oh yeah.
Even when he was with you, he was going on your bookings to all these different states. Every single time he went out of state with you, when y'all was together, he was breaking the probation.
Yeah.
But of course, at the time you was with him, so it ain't like you was gonna tell on him. But I'm just saying that's a violation of his probation. You know what I'm saying? And now he lives in another state, so he's messed up all across the board. Ain't going around it.
He live in Florida.
He lives in Florida. I thought he lives in Houston. No, he's not in Florida. He's in Houston.
He's in Houston.
He's in Houston. His boyfriend. Matter of fact,
why
listen,
you stay in Florida?
Because he's a liar. Let me see something. Somebody said that the boyfriend was over there or something. Let me see. They said, look at the last live. Let me see. I don't know. We're gonna see in a minute.
I gotta call them people and see what's going on. Ooh. Hold on, let me put a backdrop on because I don't need these people tripping. You know what?
Oh, he's over there, the boyfriend. That's what they're talking about. Oh, he put the backdrop up because the dude's in the house.
Yeah, he don't want nobody to see. He don't want nobody.
Right. Exactly. That's why you seen his face first though? How he was looking, all that sneaky, you know, Alvo got that sneaky look on his face when he's up to something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's why he put the backdrop up.
That's what he like doing.
But no, he wanted the dude to walk past the camera without nobody seeing.
All right.
Now he's gonna get off in a minute, I bet you. Well, yeah, of course he is. This is the end of the live. I'm looking at it now.
I'm down for whatever you down for. Alvo live. Alvo happy when you come around, so why would I start a room in the? No, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I'm getting some wood. I get me some. Listen, I got some to do my hours on here. When it get to 12 o'clock and we get done doing our YouTube live, I'm gonna go get my back beat in. After I get my back beat in, I'm gonna cuddle, watch some movies, and then he gonna be gone by the morning, and I'm gonna be back on live here to make my money and do what I gotta do. I'm not trying to be funny or make it just seem like I got it like that because I don't got it like that. But I need some wood.
Oh, wait a
I
minute.
love talking to y'all. I like
sharing this
hanging out with
with you. Hold
y'all.
on.
We have a good time, but baby, tonight
Hold on.
I got to get it.
Shamar, why did you tell me that the video wasn't up? I'm sitting there looking at the video thinking that everybody can see it. Hold on.
My bad. I'm sorry about that.
That's all right. Let me hold on. You gotta help me out a little bit now. All right, let me view tab. That's what we gotta do. All right, this we're gonna do. We're gonna remove and then I'm gonna put it back up. I thought y'all could see it, but I'm gonna share it again. Hold on, let's do it now. Because everyone keeps telling me to go to the end of the live. So I'm gonna do it now. So all right, peep it. So at the end of this live, right around. All right. Yep, the dude's over there. So he lied though. He's in Houston. That's where that dude Jay Quan is at.
I was saying, hold on, let me get this Wi-Fi password real quick. That's right, Alvo. No, for real, chilling. So, right, I know you like him. I ain't mad, cause I don't hunch everybody. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I need some wood. It's been a minute. But hold on, I'll be right back, y'all. Let me see something. Let me.
Oh, chat.
Did it let you connect?
I told you he's in there. The dude, Jay Quan, he's in Houston. He lied, Shamar.
Oh wow.
Like, nah, like I'm saying, like it's not even that. Jennifer, what's up, Buka? But it's not even that deep. Like we not doing all that. I just came on here to have a good time with y'all and to chill. I need to make sure I gotta call them people tomorrow because I need to figure out when they coming to bring my Wi-Fi. Cause I got Wi-Fi on my phones, but in my laptop, but I don't know why it's not working for everybody. I gotta call them people and see what's going on. Ooh.
Watch this.
Hold on, let me put the backdrop on because I don't need.
Watch this. He didn't want you to see, nobody to see. You see what he did? He put the black backdrop up because he didn't want no one to see the dude walk past the camera in the back, you know?
And
while he was on.
I don't get why he be trying to act like a girl 1 minute, then act like a dude the next minute. Like, it's giving very much. You don't know what you want to do. You don't know. You don't even know if you want to really be that girl or you. I don't know.
Man, he's up. I don't know. You know he's a flip flopper.
Yeah, I know that.
You know, he's flowing whatever which way the wind blows.
All right.
His whole energy changed when that dude came in the house.
What's up? I'm down for whatever you down for. Alvo live. Alvo happy when you come around. So why would I start a room in the? No, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I'm getting some wood. I get me some. Listen, I got some to do my hours on here. When it get to 12 o'clock and we get done doing our YouTube live, I'm gonna go get my back beat in. After I get my back beat in, I'm gonna cuddle, watch some movies, and then he gonna be gone by the morning, and I'm gonna be back on live here to make my money and do what I gotta do. I'm not trying to be funny.
What you say?
I said that's what he's doing. He tried to do the thing that what I used to do. What I used to be coming on there and saying that, oh, I'm gonna get some wood from my nigga. I'm finna go get my back beat out. You know, he copycat. He copy what I do.
I mean, a lot of people do say that he's doing that. I think he's doing anything, you know, just like the situation when I say stuff about him, which I'm going to talk about him anytime I feel like it because it's my mouth. You know, he tries to play a victim, but, you know, dragging everybody else. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, just because people probably don't like me personally, they just sigh in with him. Like, We don't like you either, Alvo, but if we had to choose between SL Davis and you, we'll choose you. You know what I'm saying? But you know, like I said, nobody is above life's classroom. You got ish with you, Alvo got ish with him, I got ish with me, Tommy got ish with him. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. And if you feel as though you can't make it around people that don't wish well by you, then you just got to stay away from them. One thing you need to stop doing, Alvo, Shamar, is stop letting people trigger you. You know what I'm saying? Show people that you can do better. You feel what I'm saying? Stop feeding into it. You know what I'm saying? If you know that you're the clout, if you know you're the content, if you know that without you, there's no content, in the sector or whatever for people to make money, then you're good. So why are you arguing with somebody that needs you? You know what I'm saying? You got to look at it like that. If you know people don't wish good on you, don't sit there and do what they expect you to do, which is crash out. You know what I'm saying? But just like the argument you had with Alvo, all he did was make you out of content, recording you and him talking, and you're saying that you're taking your nude boo to the Virgin Islands or whatever. You know what I'm saying? He's sitting there recording that. People are listening and, eating it up. And he's adding his own little lies to it. And making people think that y'all talk on the phone all the time. And yeah, you got to, put it out there, what it is. So that when he tries to go and say that, you and him are you and him, we'll know he's lying. Like you just said, you got him blocked on your phone. He got people thinking that he talks to you on the phone every day.
Yeah, he don't talk to me every day on the phone.
Yeah, he's lying. People got to understand that.
On the phone, my noodle, yeah, so.
But I really thought that you and Tommythegossip was making up. And a lot of people was hoping that did happen. I thought I was hoping it happened. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people were saying, I didn't see it to this day, the video, but they're saying that you kind of sort of was like regretting the fact that you and Tommy wasn't friends anymore.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He's my enemy. That's why I started that song. I started that song just for him because he's my enemy. He's my op. Clock it.
I think I get what you're saying, but I think deep in your heart, you do still miss Tommy.
I don't miss him.
You don't miss him, Shamar?
No.
So you're saying Shakan is
the only person that I miss is my mama. That's the only person I miss.
It says both Tommythegossip, Scambo admit they fooled around, and Scambo told too. He loved him very quickly, so they did have a relationship.
But the relationship wasn't real.
You talking about with Tommythegossip and This is the reason why people keep your name, because you keep talking about them. Move on. Don't worry about what people say. Get your life together and hold yourself accountable for your actions. You're right, Latoya. You're right. And that's why, at first me and Shamar didn't see eye to eye, because I always tell Shamar, right? I'm not going to tell you what you want to hear. I'm not going to tell you what you want to hear. I'm going to tell you what you need to hear. And see, people that tell you what you want to hear, Shamar, they're not your real friends. And you need to stay clear away from them, because people that tell you what you want to hear, they're just saying that because they want to see you crash. People that tell you what you need to hear, they're genuinely concerned about you. They can foresee danger, something that could happen. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And they're telling you, even if you don't like to hear it, because they even if they ain't got to be your blood, they ain't got to be someone you knew for all your life, but they may have been there, done that, and they're seeing what you're allowing to be done to you, or you're doing to yourself, and they don't want to see you crash. They don't want to see you hurt. They don't want to see you messed up in the game. But when you got people around you like groupies, and they're just co-signing everything, and yes ma'am, like a yes man, get away from them. Acting like groupie fans, telling you what you want to hear. People like that can get you hurt. They're not your friends. They're telling you whatever. Just like, it's almost like a guy trying to tell a woman whatever she wants to hear just to get some booty. That's what I'm trying to say. It's the same thing.
I understand.
I'm giving you an analogy, but I'm just saying, yeah, you gotta just be careful, man, with these people that you be bringing around you. Even LaShawn, I'm not expecting you to sit up here and talk about these people, because I don't need you to have any smoke with them later, because that can be stressful. People going around picking on you because you're expressing yourself, how you feel about how people be using you and doing messed up stuff to you. You don't need to have a backlash after you get off this live because you said something about somebody and they didn't like it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to put you in no situation like that, because I can always talk to you on the back end anyways. So you know what I'm saying, and ask you a personal question, and we'll talk. So I'm not going to put you in no situation, but all I'm just going to say, because I like Tommy. I think Tommy's funny. I don't have no beef with Tommy. I ain't got no beef with you. Now, you get on my nerves because I know you have a talent, man. Anytime you can work your set on a social media platform and get views, which equal to a bag, and you ain't getting no bag because you're letting people trigger you and you're getting up here cussing and carrying on, that makes me very upset.
All right.
Because you could be doing so much with your life, and you could be going so many more places with your life, but you're letting haters make you just like they are. And them haters that are hating on you, trying to trigger you so you can crash, they don't got nothing to lose. You do though.
All right.
You don't want to get to a point where people don't want to work with you because you're difficult. If you crash out on Alvo and they hear you and Alvo crashing out, Alvo don't got nothing to lose. Nobody's trying to book him for nothing. Nobody knows him in all 50 something states. You know what I'm saying? But people do know you. So it's more of a bad look for you than Alvo. Alvo's a nobody. So that's what I'm saying. That's why you really need to try to just with all of them that you feel like you can't trust. You don't know who's trying to use you. You need to stay away from all of them. My opinion, I really wish that you and Tommy could make up, but I can't make you do it. I've talked to you on numerous occasions on the back end privately about that situation, and you're stuck on I'm not doing it. So I can't make you do it. You know what I'm saying? But I just really wish that you and Tommy could just, make up, be friends. I believe that the friendship would be more solid now as you guys gotten older. You know what I'm saying? And things have changed. I think that you sometimes we think it's green on the other side and stuff, and then like in this case, you and Tommythegossip, y'all are fighting. He's over there, you're over there, but I really think that you guys are better and stronger as friends than you are apart. You guys are a power couple, really. If you guys was to ever make up, y'all could do a podcast together.
I'm gonna be real. I won't even respect him because he even pulled up at my house. You know what I'm saying? Anything to him.
Who pulled up at your house?
Tommy did.
When?
When me and him, when him and you know what I'm saying, and then it was awkward.
Hey, Big Red.
And then we was arguing and stuff, and then that's when he ended up putting up at my house or whatever. But my thing is, he quit to want to fight me, but when somebody else want to fight him, he don't want to fight.
Yeah, but Tommy, let me tell you something. Tommy, trust and believe. I like Tommy. Tommy, real. I believe in my heart that Tommy does miss the friendship. I believe, because there's times he'll say stuff about you, but I think that Tommy's just hurt, about how it went down. That even though he admit he
He,
wasn't with Alvo at the time, but
he messed
Alvo,
around a man, girl.
huh?
I got
What
it.
you say?
Yeah,
What you say?
never about the money, but it's always about the man. He furious. Now he wanna tell him, and
You crazy? Yo, all need to stop. You need to stop. But like I said, man, you just gotta do what you need to do, man, and don't be letting people like no Alvo, some bum trigger you like that, man.
yeah, because he looking real bad.
Yeah, and he you must got him blocked because y'all were talking on TikTok, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he wasn't on no phone.
Mm-mm.
Wow. Well, now we know that he's blocked and he don't talk to you. So
Yeah, he don't even got my location.
yeah,
So
he said that y'all shared location though. He said that's how he knew you got locked up.
yeah, he don't got my location.
How did he get the information though?
He don't even got the information.
So he just made it up?
Yeah.
Wow. I don't know, Shamar. If that's the case, I don't understand why you even having conversation with him.
I learned from coming out here and telling like, oh yeah, I wanted, you know what I'm saying, come on here and stay here. Like, that's why I left the situation on because I got business to handle with that.
Yeah, be careful, man. That don't make no sense to be lying like that. You know? I just hope that you mean what you say what you say and mean what you say, whatever how it go. Y'all understand what I'm saying? Because honey, if you're saying you're not going back with Alvo, that's a good thing. But just be careful, man.
Yeah, I will. I'm more definitely will be careful. Right
Because
now,
that clout is addictive, like a drug.
I'm just chilling in my beautiful bed,
I know that's right. And you've
So,
been hanging out with your cousin?
yeah,
Yeah. So
my,
just keep
keep me, out of the way and stuff. If it don't sound right or it don't, you know what I'm saying, you gonna let me know.
right.
Because
Well, see, that's good you got him around you because that's a protector right there. You know what I'm saying? People know that they can't try to get over because your peoples are there. You know what I'm saying? So in a way, that's a blessing. You know?
right.
It says Tommy never took advantage of him. The point where everybody was making was you don't mess with your friend. Yeah. Um,
But
Latoya,
let me
no
and let me clear
question.
that up too. I
Yeah,
did
no
not mess
question.
with his man. It just the fact his man was chasing me. Once again, I'm gonna tell y'all that I wasn't taking his man. I wasn't trying to
Shema,
take his
hold
man
on for one
to make
second.
him
Hold
mad.
on. Hold on. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Hit the like button. Dislikes are welcome. Please hit something though. Now go ahead. What you're saying,
But yeah, like I said, I wasn't like getting with Elbow to make Tommy mad or nothing. Elbow kept chasing me. Even when I wasn't even studying him, even when I wasn't even giving him no attention, he kept chasing me. He would not stop chasing me. You know what I mean? Even when I was with my ex, which is Karate, he found out that, and then that's when, you know what I'm saying? It was just a lot of things that he was doing to try to get my attention.
but would you? All right. If the shoe was on the other foot, and let's not say Tommy, any of your friends started going with Karate, or think of any dude that you was with that you might still even be in love with now. If one of your friends started going with that person, wouldn't you feel like they betrayed you?
I won't feel like they betrayed me, but I would feel like it's fake, and then I would turn around and just tell the person that I'm dating that, you know what I'm saying, we're done, and I don't want to be back with you. You could do you and be with that person because at the end of the day, it's you know what I'm saying. Like Shamar don't miss out on nothing. Like Shamar, leave that nigga and be with the next.
Yeah,
I
but
don't even be chasing you guys. You gotta be chasing me. If they gonna come talk to me, they gonna come talk to me. That's just you know what I'm saying. What it is. Like I don't gotta go chasing nobody. I don't gotta go talk to nobody. I ain't gotta walk up and just say, "Hey, you fine, you cute." I want to get to know you and this and third. No, I don't do that. I mind my business.
because I really think Tommy the Gossip, you know, how he feels about that situation with you messing with Alvo, I think that anybody would feel that way. You know what I'm saying? If you're friends with somebody and then they start messing with your you know, with your ex. I'm married. Somebody start messing with my husband, but you're supposed to be my friend. You know what I'm saying? I might catch a case. You know what I'm saying? So that's what people's point is. You know, it's not that they
I've been doing it. Like he did it. He been doing it in front of you know what I'm saying, Tommy face, and I wasn't really trying to get with him. I wasn't really smiling and stuff like that. I wasn't like flirting back with him. He just was doing it in front of his face while I was right there with Tommy. You know what I mean? Like he been doing that. Like ever been doing stuff like that. He's not a loyal person for real.
so it's a pattern of behavior with him.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. This
He
is what he's known to do.
in front of his face, and then that's when Tommy was looking at me and looking at me like he ready to attack me.
Well, I think that Alva used you to get back at Tommy. And I think that's wrong.
It is wrong.
You know.
That's already wrong.
I mean, if a person don't think that what went down with that situation wasn't wrong, something ain't right with them. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? So that's how I look at it. But just stay away from Alva.
Oh, I'll never go back around him. The only time I go back around him is when I'm ready to turn him into the police. Clock it.
Yeah, but I can't even
So
believe he said
far
he
away.
had you believing he's in Florida. That's diabolical. That's crazy.
Like,
Mm-hmm.
that's what I said, baby. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but he's not in Florida. He's in Houston, Texas. That's where that apartment's at. And that's where that dude lives. And Jake, what's his name is Jaquan, whatever his name is, he's over there now. And so he claims, he's making it seem like that's his first time over there, but I don't think so.
All right.
I have many reasons why I know it's not the first time him being over there, but I ain't gonna get into that because it ain't my business. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? But listen, Shamar, I'm about to get up off here in a minute. I'm glad you came through. And like I said, if you need to talk to me, you always know I'm here.
Clock.
You already know it, but I'm gonna stay on you. Okay, too.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna stay on it now. If you get a little bit out of, I'm gonna be in your DMs, calling you, getting on you. Because I'm older than you, and I can't be sitting up there co-signing when you being messy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because then you ain't gonna have me looking like no fool. Because there's some people to be, some like I said, yes, man. Yeah, okay, Shamar, you right when you wrong. When you're wrong, I'm gonna let you know you're wrong. Simple as that. And that's why me and you right now, because I'm gonna tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear.
Right.
And so, but go ahead and rest, and we'll talk again.
Okay.
All right. All right.
Well,
Have a nice 4th of July.
all right, you too.
All right, sweetie. Hey guys. All right, let me catch up to these. I might have to go all the way to the bottom. Yeah, Latoya was all through the chat. She was like, "Oh no, we ain't having this." Hey, Big Red, whose birthday is it? Make sure y'all hit the like button. Come on now, I've been sitting here talking, running my mouth. And matter of fact, I had been saying the whole live to hit the like button. Hit the like button now. Hit something. Hit something. Oh my nose. All right, let me go down to here. Oh, I'm gonna never be able to catch up with these comments here. Ooh, child, I'm way behind. I don't want no one to think I'm ignoring them because y'all know I got y'all spoiled because when we be on lives, I make sure I try to read all the comments or pin them. Thank you, Mary. Thank you so much. It says clocking, clocking butt cheeks. Y'all be bugging. It said doesn't matter who chase who. It's the right. We know that. That's my point. I mean, anybody would be mad if you know if it's your ex, somebody you're with, and your friend goes and mess with them. You know, come on, shoot, like I just said, I may have caught a case if you did it to me. I don't know how I would have took it. I know I wouldn't have took it lightly. I wouldn't have took it lightly, and I wouldn't have took it slightly. Let me see. It says, thanks everyone for supporting Miss Davis Live. I appreciate you guys. And as a friend, you should told Tommy at that moment. Right. Rhea. The whole circle is crazy to me. He said, you are going to be, yeah, I'm not going to, R. Thomas, thank you for saying that. He said, you are going to be reading comments for a minute. Yeah, I can't. Once you lose track of where you're at on the comments on a live, man, it's like, forget about it. I'm pinning as I read though. So can you pull up the video with Tommy and Shamar when Alvo was trying to make Tommy jealous? Which one you talk? You said pull up the video with Tommy and Shamar when Alvo was trying to make Tommy. Girl, I don't even know which one that would be. You have to. Was it this week? Oh, happy birthday, NBA lady. Happy birthday, sweetie. It says he's going to turn on you too. He's not going to turn on me. I'm a grown woman. I have a son that's older than Shamar. And like I always say, put a Y in the chat, guys. Shamar could be talking to me 1 minute, and I know Shamar's probably listening to me right now. Like I always tell you, they all listen to me in the bushes. I said, and then a second later, he can turn on me. I'm not going to lose no sleep. I'm going to still do my content. I'm not Alvo. I ain't got to sleep with Shamar or anybody else to do content on them. I don't want no clout. I want a paycheck. You know what I'm saying? A clout don't equal the money for me. I'm a grown woman. Shamar is not my equal. He's a child to me. I don't care if he turn on me. There's people in this sector turn on me, and I don't know none of y'all from a can of paint. I got my supporters who ride with me, and that's all I care about. And they got their supporters who ride with them. You know, I love my supporters that ride with me, and the ones that don't, oh well, I ain't gonna lose no sleep. I don't know you if I walk past you in the street, no how. But how is Shamar gonna turn on me? We don't hang out. We're not friends. I wasn't dating Shamar. I live in the state of Rhode Island. Shamar lives in Atlanta, Georgia. We don't hang out. We don't hang out. Come on now, please. You know, you see somebody get up on a live and you think, oh, they're besties. Nah, I don't care who gets up on my platform. If Alvo got up on my platform right now, you think that I would get up there and start cussing him out and acting all ratchet? No, I let him speak his piece because that makes me look bad if I get up here and perform like Alvo does. I'm too old to be sitting up there acting like Alvo is. If you start acting like how the person that don't like you acts, then you start to lose who you are. And I'm not going to lose who I am just because somebody else is being an idiot. That don't mean I got to be an idiot. It says, also, it isn't lying nor Shamar lying about the relationship. It says, game show voice, the race to the baby oil, who's the victory? Ivy, you crazy. Well, yeah, you know, like I said, I've talked to him on the back end You know, and he'll tell you that, Shamar will. You know, and like I said, I can't stress myself out trying to control the narrative or what Shamar should do, right or wrong, because Shamar's gonna be Shamar. You know what I'm saying? I wish that I could control the narrative. I wish I could make it make sense to Shamar that what he did was wrong, you know. But Shamar's gonna be Shamar, you know, and I have to respect that. You know, I just gotta respect that. It says I like her. I with her to YouTube, and that's big facts. Don't worry about nothing, Shamar. You gonna be all right. You ain't gotta explain nothing. But like I said, I'm older than Shamar is, and you know, like I said, we all seen when Shamar a couple of times spazzed out on me. And that one time it was with Alvo. It was over Alvo. Alvo sitting up there complaining to him about I'm picking on Alvo. This is what he was going with Alvo. And you know, I embraced it. I didn't even let it bother me. I looked at it as funny, as content, and I didn't take it personal because I talk about Shamar all the time. Everything that I see that's going on, I update the public. I'm a content creator. I create content. So I can't get mad that he did what he did because that would be a hypocrite. That almost like be saying, oh, you can talk about Shamar, but he can't have his feelings and say something about you, SL Davis. Nah, you know, the world don't revolve around me. You know, I do my content, report on the information. And if somebody sees me up here and saying and doing something that they don't like, they have every right to speak on that as well. People are so used to, well, you know, you didn't cuss that person out or you didn't bust that person upside the head. No, there's no reason for none of that. There's no reason for none of that. You know what I'm saying? Says Shamar, thank you for watching, Miss Davis, and coming up to the live. Takes a lot of courage to join up the panel. Yeah, it does. He has some respect for you. You know, like I said, me and him have built a rapport, you know, and like you all heard me say, you know, I really wish I could get him monetized, but I can't stress myself out or I can't be too invested with trying to babysit Shamar on not cussing. That's too much work. And you heard me say it to him. You guys are on the live. It's too much work. I can't do it. So that's why, you know, Shamar's not monetized because, like I said, I don't want to, just like with anything or any advice I give Shamar, I don't want no one to give me any praises like before people saying, oh, that was nice that you said that to Shamar a couple of months ago when I, you know, had a little pep talk and said what I had said and I let y'all listen to it. I don't need you to praise or that's in me to do that for anybody. Try to give sound advice so that they don't rock themselves to sleep. Because I've been their age, they ain't never been mine. Okay. And I come from a good cloth. And even if a person like Shamar or Alvo sometimes can be ignorant, you know, I've been their age before. And I was hard-headed. I thought I had the world figured out. And I didn't know nothing. And I had to learn the hard way. Sometimes if you can save somebody from learning the hard way, why not? Some people, oh, you crazy. He disrespected you. So what? Life go on. Sometimes people my age or close to my age that are my supporters disrespect me. When I ask people to hit the like button and I'm one of the fewer channels that don't beg for money, that to me, that's disrespect. When I ask you to hit the like button, it's free and you don't do it, but you sitting here and suck up the information. That's disrespectful too. So I mean, you know, it is what it is. What am I gonna do? Come and find everyone that didn't hit the like button and unalive them? No, life goes on. I'm gonna keep still living. You know, that's the nature of the beast. Like you know, you guys already know. With me, I keep it real with you. I have a Black audience and Black people, my own kind, are the hardest ones to please. We don't stick together. It's the enslaved mentality. I just really sometimes wish, like Bigo, when you come into a live, you can at least see who's coming into the live, so you can just get a guesstimation by looking at who's coming in the live. These MFs they really coming in here not hitting the like button. At least they know I see them coming in to my room. They don't have that kind of option on YouTube. Even if you still don't hit the like button, at least I can get a idea of who's coming here on a regular basis and which ones of you are not hitting that like button. Even if I don't know for sure, I can say, But at the same time, I still got love for you. Would I want something bad to happen to you or your family just because you didn't hit the like button? No. It's just the like button. Life goes on. Life goes on. Alvo will cuss me out from afar on his social media platform to his supporters, and he'll say I'm bullying him. And I have this group chat that nobody's seen yet with these screenshots that nobody's seen yet of me taking his channel down every couple of weeks that nobody's seen yet. Alvo will continue to do that. Shamar will continue to be who Shamar is. Tommythegossip is going to continue to be who he is. SL Davis is going to continue to be who she is. And you guys are going to continue to be who you are. And the ones that don't hit the like button are going to continue to be who you are. And we can't change that. So I'm not trying to. And the ones that hit like buttons and your paid masters on top of that, you getting rocked to sleep like it's a you go over this certain people's chats. It's like a cult over there. You gotta pay for super stickers, super chats, memberships, and hit the like button. Also, you can give me a CashApp or what is it, a chime. If that's what you want to do because you can't stand me that bad and don't know me from a can of paint, then go ahead. Let them suck all your energy out of you. Just because you think you're hurting me, not knowing I don't even know you to know if you're hurting me. I wouldn't know you if I walked past you in the street. And I ain't gonna lose no sleep. Trust me. That's the bottom line. I hope you take her advice. It's real. You need to stay away from Alvo Bum. Exactly. Really does. He needs to even stay off the phone with him. He just literally came up here, Shamar did, and he said he's in Florida. He's not in Florida. And for him to sit there, Alvo, to act like he's to the public, like him and Shamar are trying to mend things. And then in the same breath, he'll try to make it seem like, but they're having a little, like a fallout, but it's a friendly fallout. But they're back cool and all this other. Stop lying for clout. Making us think he talks to, they shared locations. Yesterday, everybody in this live said Shamar blocked Alvo, and that's exactly what he did. And when Shamar came up here today, I asked him. He said he blocked him. He been blocked. Simple as that. Running game. Talking about Tommythegossip is using Shamar for content, but the way he's using Shamar for content is pretending like he's defending Shamar, so he can keep Shamar's name in his mouth. Alvo runs game. He's a narcissist. He manipulates people, and he's scared of somebody like me because he can't figure me out. So now I got to be a bully because he can't figure me out. Shamar don't care about nobody. And Alvo's the same way. Alvo don't care about nobody but himself neither. Alvo told Shamar if he comes to Texas, he can stay in his... Shamar better keep his behind in Atlanta, Georgia. As a matter of fact, I was supposed to show you guys, and I had it set on where we were supposed to start. Hold on. Let me see if I can get back on here. Let me see. I'm gonna see if I can go get to. All right, I'm gonna share. I'm gonna share the screen. Am I coming in clear? Put a Y in the chat, please. I got that fan. I got this AC on. The fan is cold in here, and that fan is making my nose stuffy. I gotta turn that fan off. Too much air. Let me see.
I ain't gonna be nasty. I'm gonna just go on about my business. That's it. Tommy hurting me. I thought me and Tommy were gonna be friends. Thank you, Booker Boy.
Oh boy.
So do it as create a but Bookie. She got when I had CashApp, she text y'all my phone number, and I'm gonna need y'all to text me.
Hold on. Let me see if this is even a video. Hold on. It's the last video he did. Yeah, so is this, is it this one? Or was it this one? I can't find it. I'm just not gonna.
Zeus Network, shout out to Dr. Trav. They put 24 cylinder blocks in his mouth. 24 cylinder blocks. And ever since they put them cylinder blocks in that young man's mouth, he ain't been talk. You ain't with me, good. This all I. Ever since they put them cylinder blocks in his mouth, thank you for the galaxy. Ever since they put them cylinder blocks in his mouth, he just been on here rambling, going in and on. Yeah, and then not only that, when Zeus paid him, Zeus didn't pay me. I was on the show too. Zeus paid me a trip. He's talking about some dancing Alvo on a trip. Shamar, when you was leaning this way and you was looking this way, I was standing on business for you. Shamar, when you was leaning and clocking tea, I was making sure that you had the iron to put the tea in. Booker, but I was handling business. I need my little trip. I need my trip to the Virginia Islands. I need my trip to the Virgin Islands. I'm going to the Virgin Islands, Zeus. They promised us the Virgin Islands, Booker, but I'm going on my trip. I deserve that trip. That trip is for me. You know, y'all know how it feels while Shamar was snoring. When Shamar was laying in the bed sleeping, TikTok, this is entertainment purpose only. When Shamar was in his bed sleeping like a balled up shrimp, y'all ever seen a shrimp in a seafood boil bag? When Shamar was in his bed, balled up, sleep like a shrimp, I was up talking to the promoters. I was checking us in our flights. I was checking us in the flights. I was making sure we was getting to where we had to go. Request Shamar. I'm just saying, I don't want to argue with Shamar. I want to have a real conversation with Shamar. All Shamar want to do is curse. Shamar don't know how to have a civilized. Shamar, can you please, Shamar, can you stop cussing and just have a civilized conversation? But Shamar, even your fans asking you to have a civilized conversation without cursing. I don't care about what my fans say. You never care. That's the problem. You don't care about your fans. Talk without cussing.
He's so full of it.
Thank you for the Shamar. Thank you for the Shamar. You said what, baby? What you think is you're gonna go to Virgin Islands with me? Shamar, I am. Shamar, I deserve to go to Virgin Islands with you. You know what I did? Shamar, I did a lot for you. Shamar, when you got your teeth did, you had to take 7 different medicine. I would make sure you took your medicine every day. I do appreciate that. I thank you Shamar, when you needed help counting your money, I helped you count your money. Shamar, when I came around, you had $8,000 that you told me to count. Shamar, you went from $8,000 to $60,000.
See, I couldn't have no friend like that. You see how he loose lips sink ship. He get too excited and too much of that truth juice in him, and honey, he tell it all.
Deserve that.
I'm taking my new man with me. Sorry.
But did your new man help you the way I helped you? Did your new man help you the way I helped you? Was he there for you? Did he the one make sure you get on the bookies on time? Was he the one? Shamar, when you was in your bed sleep, Shamar, when you was in your bed sleep, I stayed up, made sure we got on. I made sure we taking them flights. When we had to be up at 3 o'clock in the morning to be at the airport, I would get up at 12 o'clock just to go wash your clothes.
When he was in the bed sleep, he was skimming off his money, recounting it, skimming off the top. That's what you was doing when he was sleeping.
Make sure you got clean clothes. Make sure you got all your clothes, everything you need. When you had to go to the mall and get stuff and you ain't want nobody to see you, I made sure you was good. So how you gonna take somebody else on a trip that Zeus promised us?
I'm just letting you know that you're not going with me.
But Zeus already told me that's our trip. It's in contract. So what you gonna do? You gonna breach the contract? What you gonna do? Tell them to take me out the contract?
You ain't talked to Zeus since the last time you seen him when you was with Shamar. Zeus ain't got no time to be talking to you on no phone. Boy, bye.
Do you know what a contract is?
If I got these bitches mad again, never about the money, but it's always about
Shamar, I am mad about the money. I'm not mad about the man. The man is what you always worried about. The man is the one that came and cleared your bank account when I helped you brew it. I'm never worried about the man. I'm worried about virginality because I want to go on a trip again. I'm mad. I'm furious. I want to be in some sand. That's what I want to be in some sand.
Yes, this is live, R. Thompson.
Baby, I'm doing in my apartment. I'm making my money. I'm making my money in my apartment.
Let me just tell you something.
I don't want to confuse nobody. This is a video that he put up an hour ago. Wind down with Alvo. And then at the end of this video, remember I showed you that the boyfriend was in the house? He put up the default screen so the boy could go past so nobody could see him. This is the same video. It was this video is 1 hour and 19 minutes. Like at the end of the live that he had did 1 hour ago. I wanted you guys to listen to this part.
What's up, baby?
Let me tell you something. I thank you so much for being there for me, okay? I definitely gonna do.
I definitely gonna do.
What you're not gonna do and keep speaking on me for clout.
Shamar, you the one who spoke on me. You said I'm not going to Virgin Islands when So Shamar, you can speak on me, but I can't respond. So you can speak on me, but I can't respond. Shamar, I never came for you. Shamar, you said, Shamar, you literally just went like, Shamar, babe, let me stop screaming. Let me stop yelling. Shamar, you literally just went live earlier today and told your supporters, I don't know why Alvo tagged Zeus Network for him to go on a trip. Alvo's not going on a trip. Me and my new man going on a trip. That's what. Then you started talking about me. You said I can't sit with you. I said how I can't sit with you when I used to lay with you. Shamar, I was with you when you had 72,000 teeth in your mouth. Shamar, I was with you when they was talking to me about your teeth. Shamar, I was with you. I the one made sure you took your medicine every day. I the one made sure you got on your flight. I the one talk to the people. I did all that. So when you was talking about me, I wasn't talking about you. I loved it. I loved it. I love every bit of it. That's why I stayed.
Scamming off the top.
Because I actually cared about you. I actually liked you. You just didn't like to. You just don't know how to receive love because you don't know how to receive love because you're so ignorant. You are an ignorant person. You are Shamar, babe. I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna let you talk. You are an ignorant person. You ignorant in your mind. You ignorant in your heart. Even when you get people that care about you and love you and want the best for you, you still treat them like the people that didn't care about you at all. Shamar, you literally kicked me to the side when I made sure you had everything you need. Shamar, no shade. Let's really keep it a buck, Mr. Shamar. Let's keep it a buck, Big Marco. You went from being booked and busy to being at home.
Don't worry, Manifest. He's not in Florida, though. I know he's from Florida, but he's in Houston. He's a liar. Put a Y in the chat if you heard Shamar say he's in Florida. I said Shamar is not in Florida. He's in Houston, Texas. Put a Y in the chat if you heard it.
Every day. Once me and you broke up, you haven't been booked since. Why? Because I was the one making sure you was getting booked. I was the one talking to the promoters. I was the one making sure you was getting your worth. Shamar, when I came around, you was getting $1,200. You went from getting Shamar, you went from getting $1,200 a show to making $16,000 a week. Shamar, you was making $16,000. Ugh, my live got blocked. Ugh. I ain't even cussed and my live got blocked.
Now listen, you just heard him say his live got blocked. That was on TikTok. Now, if he knew exactly who blocked his live, he would have said it on live, on YouTube live, who blocked it. That is how his lives are getting blocked. Yes, he's not cussing, but the algorithms of all platforms, the tone of his voice, and they know that he does use profanity 99.9% of the time, they're taking what he's doing as volatile, violent, profanity type of content, and they took it down. So when you listen to this liar saying that I got people mass reporting him, tell him while you're listening for him to stop lying, because you just seen the proofs in the pudding. He was on live on TikTok with Shamar going back and forth. He wasn't even cussing, and they took it down. The TikTok. So Alvo don't need no help getting his channels taken down, because he gets his own channels taken down, especially when he gets that drinking in him. So all that trying to put my name in it, especially over here on YouTube, that I'm taking his channels down. Why would I take your channel down, dummy? When you're some of my content, Shamar's content, your content, Tommythegossip's content. Sometimes Kaylee, depending, I really don't do too much content on him, but Clue a couple of times, that they are part of the circus. Kay, the ex-manager, 7 when she was around, Avery. Why would I take any of y'all's content down and I'm using you for content? And when I mean using you, I'm talking about as in I use when they go on these platforms, what they're talking about, I do commentary to it. So let's make it make sense.
I told y'all, Shamar, that's all Shamar, they can't do to come report. It said for hate speech and hateful behavior.
Work.
Let me stay focused to what I got going on. Anyways, this the live that matter anyway. This bitch is like Shamar. I just can't believe my life. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's just aggravating. Like, he just come bother me every day. I should read his ass. I should read him on this live, but I'm not gonna read him because we got money to make. I got things to do, so I'm not even finna do all that. And get into all that.
I'm gonna end up taking this down.
I ain't even finna do all that. Stay focused, friend. Y'all, can we go ahead and we got $14 in super chats. Can we go ahead and get the super chats up? They is annoying on TikTok. Alvo, you can fix.
Good example. He's sitting here begging for money and likes, and this is who you'll give a like to. The same person, when you go in his live, he expects you to like the video, share the video, and also pay him some cash. But you rather go over there and support somebody that's straight up begging and really don't even got no content. Unless he picks up a drink, then he's funny. There's times, I ain't gonna lie, when he picks up a drink and sometimes when he be when he's intoxicated, sometimes he does turn into a comedian. He be funny as heck. But if you have to use something that alters your personality, a drug or alcohol's a drug too, then you're not naturally funny. And you're gonna kill yourself feeling as though you have to drink every day to have this kind of energy to get audience. I'm not doing that and messing up my health for no audience, no clout, or no bag. I'm just not doing that. That's crazy. That's why I know Alvo got issues. We all have issues, trust and believe. But Alvo got some issues that are they're set apart from others' issues.
No, I didn't even curse. Nah, for real, but just crazy. It said I was harassed, and I ain't even harassed. I can't go live till July 6th. Y'all know TikTok usually block you for a week. They only blocked me for 2 days. TikTok literally just blocked me for 2 days. Y'all know why they blocked me for 2 days? Because I really haven't did nothing.
You heard what he said, but he's telling the truth. He said they blocked him for 2 days. You shouldn't be blocked for 2 seconds. You're a grown young man, not an older man, but you're a grown young man. You don't know how to get up on somebody's platform, wipe your feet off at the door, and come in and act civilized and get your paycheck. And when you get off live, you can cuss up a storm. Matter of fact, you can cuss up a storm in the Roach Motel you live in, or townhouse or whatever that you live in. He said they only I guess put him on a ban for 2 days. You shouldn't even be getting a 2-second ban. You're not no kid. People shouldn't have to be putting you in timeout. Boy, it's crazy.
They know I didn't do nothing. TikTok is so weird, bro. Now they blocked me on the last day of the payout of the week.
No, you blocked yourself.
I'm gonna just talk. I'm not even.
Mm-hmm.
You should have left him where he was at. All he know is cuss words. You right. Those reporting bitches did that. You right.
Here he goes again.
They did.
There he goes.
Use your backup. I don't even want to go live no more.
And the audience gasses his head up because Alvo was telling the truth when he was arguing with Shamar that they blocked him for 2 days because he said he really didn't do anything wrong. Put a Y in the chat if you heard that. But now the audience is trying to manipulate him into saying that they, as in it was a mass report why he got knocked off and he's down for 2 days. No, Alvo got himself knocked off, can't go live on TikTok, can't make no money for 2 days on TikTok because of his own mouth. Screaming, making the algorithm think that it's some violent, conversation going on that could get serious, leave the platform and somebody get unalive. That's how they look at this stuff. They don't want any liability on their hands, no blood on their hands. But no, his supporters will be in the chat and gas his head up to say, no, it wasn't you, Alvo, that got that live down. It was your haters. And make him believe that, and then he'll run with that narrative.
They can have that. I'll just stay live over here.
They can have that.
Y'all, can we get the super chats going, y'all? I'm aggravated because I needed my live, bro. I needed that TikTok. That was my birthday money. Bro. Aggravated. But it's okay though. I ain't messed up about it. It is what it is.
Yeah.
Like, I'm literally just sitting out here trying to make my birthday money. That's all I'm trying to do. Make my birthday money. What happens to your
R. Thomas? We are competing against a robot or whatever you want to call a software. You get what I'm saying? Just like even when we do our videos, when we're not like breaking any community guidelines, it is not humanly possible for TikTok, YouTube, or what have you to employ just as many people on a platform. Like I don't even know what the number of content creators as a whole and the traffic on top of that YouTube gets a day. It could be like what, in the billions, 1 billion a day. I don't know. It's a lot of traffic. It's impossible to have that many, human people oversee a big platform like this. They have to have sophisticated, very expensive AI tools and stuff like that. Artificial intelligence to monitor platforms like this. What they do is, like in Alvo's case, like on YouTube, if he gets mass reported, like on a live, they'll have somebody do a human review after the system, the robot system, I call it same thing. I should call it a robot. When the system blocks him or takes it down, they could be making a mistake, the system. So they'll have somebody manually, a human manual review, go in and check the video to see if it broke any guidelines. But that could take maybe a couple of seconds, a couple of minutes, a couple of days. It could take almost up into almost the time of the suspension. By the time they get to it, it'd be close to the suspension being over with. It's because there's so many people that they have to oversee. Okay, so that's what I'm trying to say.
I still get my payout, but I can't go live like tomorrow, Friday. I can't go back live until Monday on TikTok. And then the payout gonna be over with. It's gonna be a whole new week. Sunday start a new week. So now what I got on my TikTok payout is all I got. Yeah, I just disputed it. Hopefully they get my live back.
Marito, you just get in here? I thought I seen you earlier.
I'm aggravated.
Okay, enough talking about Ned the Wino. I'm about to get up off here. Thank y'all for coming through and supporting me. Thank you to my supporters and my mods and my supporters. My mods are also my supporters. I love y'all to the moon and back. We was on here for a little bit over 2 hours. I told y'all I probably can go longer once I get my mic because I can't do the headset thing on my head. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Matter of fact, let me get up on over here and see where them likes are at now. I know they're still on a diet because I think that I probably would get a better response if I said, listen, I need a like and I need some money. No, so I wouldn't do that. And